All right, so what are we up against today? Well, today I want to change the differential fluid in my rear differential here. Again, this is a four-wheel drive 2006 Colorado, and I bought it. It had about 136,000 miles on it. I put about 11 or 12,000 miles on it since I've had it, and I know this truck was well maintained because I can tell how clean the engine is and things like that. But I want to change this so I can know when and last time it was changed, so I can put it on a cycle to make sure that this was done, just like any other thing like oil and transmission fluid. And by the way, I'm gonna do transmission fluid, front differential, transfer case and everything, but I'm just do one at a time. And for obvious reasons. And the obvious reason is that all of this rust, this truck was actually registered up in, I think, Massachusetts, I believe. Let me zoom in a little bit and show you what I'm dealing with here. It's not quite as bad as it looked, but I'm going to deal with that. But the first thing we want to deal with, if I can actually get a shot of it here, because it's just so, let me zoom the camera back out. I can come back out here. If we can get up under here. Let's see here. Let's see. I can't, let me see if I can. Give me a second here so I can see what I'm doing. If I can get my, let's see. It's so hard getting up under here. Oh, here we go. This here is the drain plug. If I can't tell if I can see it or not because of the angle I'm at. Yeah, there we go. There's a drain plug right here. So the first thing I had to do, that doesn't actually look too bad, actually, believe it or not. So I may just be able to get this right out if I can get, this is the fuel plug. This is the thing you want to make sure you can do before you do anything else. And actually, no, it's the second thing that we're going to make sure we can do before we do anything else. But first, let's go back up top and I'm going to show you what I got. I just want to show you what I'm dealing with here today. And show you what we're going to be working on here. So see you guys in a few minutes. All right, now, so we're back up here at the top of the truck, and I'm going to show you everything I got and what I'm going to do here. One thing that, remember I said on the truck, the first thing I want to do is take out the fuel plug. Well, technically, yes, but not really. The first thing that I did, I wanted to make sure I had the right gasket. So I lined this up with the holes to make sure this would fit because, for example, say if you did not have the right gasket and you've done all this work, the fuel plug come out, you took the cover off, drained it, and your local auto parts store doesn't have one in stock because you got the wrong one here, then you're gonna be stuck with your truck just on jack stands for a few days while you order one. So I think checking this first would be the most important thing just for, it ain't as bad as, stripping out or rounding out the fuel plug, but it'll just put a serious delay, especially if this is your work vehicle or if this is your only vehicle. But anyway, I got an 8-inch pumpkin on mine. Here's the part number here for that. And secondarily, leading up to this thing right here, you also want to make sure that it matched the actual pumpkin cover that you got to make, because sometimes you can, because of so many variations and descriptions of these pumpkin covers and these gaskets, you might accidentally order the wrong one. I know I have the right one because I've already lined this up with my pumpkin under the truck and lined this gasket up with this here. So everything here is good to go. So I got an 8-inch GM rear pumpkin cover here. This is a Yukon cover. I bought this from Rock Auto. Got some new fasteners I'm putting in. I think these are made by Dorman. I have 10 of those, as you can see right there. Got a new fuel plug. This fuel plug does not look the same as the other one, but it probably still should be fine. I mean, it's a 3/8, and as long as the diameter here and the threads work. This one right here actually has a magnet, and I like that too. So listen, I don't know if you can hear that, but well, you can't really tell, but it's magnetized to this here. So if the other one in the truck does not have a magnet, this one has a magnet. That would be an advantage of collecting debris. What else we got here? We got an impact, two different types of 13 millimeters here. I don't plan on using this that much. I just kind of want to use it sparingly. I mean, I kind of just want to just zap stuff with it just to give it a little rumble and then use my ratchets. So moving on, I got a wire brush here. This wire brush here is going to just scrub a little bit off of the rust off of the cover fasteners. And then 3/8 is obvious. I got two different sizes here. I got this 3/8, and my 3/8 extension to put inside of the fill hole. So with that said, well, let's get right to it. We're just going to jump down there and try to get this fill plug out. That works. And one last thing I will say, I forgot to mention is that I know a lot of people watch this video may know about taking the fill plug out first using this 3/8 here. But if you're doing this for the first time, I just want to tell you, make sure you can get that fill plug out, because if you don't get the fill plug out and say you round this out, and if you've already taken your cover off first and drained it, you're going to be stuck where you're at. So that's the thing that you don't want to do. And you want to make sure that you successfully get that drain plug out first before you pretty much proceed with taking the cover off of the pumpkin. I have seen cases where people rounded it out, and I've seen a video where a guy said they used the vent tube to fill it back up if they round it out, or you might could take an extraction kit or something to get it out. But anyway, just so that's just a tip, again, for people who don't know. All right, let's get on here and see what we got. All right, I got everything set up here, so I'm gonna just try to take this right here, make sure there's no debris. It doesn't seem like much is there. So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, just clean it off, just to make sure there's really just nothing in there. Just blow it out a little bit, first of all. But this doesn't look so bad, actually, bad as I thought. So I'm gonna just take the, first of all, let me see, I may need to get this my shorter ratchet here. Let's do that. Turn that. Let's see if is this even long enough to get, I think, may have to get a longer extension here. This might work though. I see how you could easily round this out, because you might think you, let's see. I'm just trying to make sure. I don't know. May have to get a longer extension here, because again, that head, I want to make sure we're sitting as flush as possible in here. But let me just see what it feels like first of all. That's pretty nice and tight there. Let's see. I'm trying to give it a little. Yeah, that is super tight. That's why I wanted to use the impact, just to give it a little, just to give it a few little rattles here. And see what this way. I don't know if I can get this. I don't know if I can get this up. I don't know if I can get this in there to be, yeah, because of the, yeah, I don't want to round it out. Yeah, I had to get something a little bit longer than that. Oh, let's try this again. Try to see if we can get him one up there. That thing is in there. If we can get that out with. Well, I may have to heat this up. I don't have any heating source, so that would be something I would have to get. But it appears that, let me see. It appears that this might be seasoned here. And if it is, I may just have to live with it. All right, let me try to get a longer extension. I just want to take the impact and just hit it. Again, I know I probably need some heat, but I don't have a heat source, so I'm just going to try to work with what I have for right now, but not try to do too much to it. And I'm going to hope that I can get let's see here. Let me try this. No, I got a 3/8. Yeah, let me try this right here. I'm looking for my 3/8. I think this is it here. Oh, that's my 1/2 inch. Where are your 3/8? When you need it. Looking for my 3/8 impact extension. Maybe it's down here in my other drawer. All right, so I'm back here. I got a longer extension so I can get my impact. And let me just see if I can give it a few impacts. What will happen? That doesn't seem, that not doing anything. Yeah, I need some heat. All right, so we're back here, and I went and purchased a map gas, and I also had some safety goggles. So let me put this on right quick and test it out. I have not quite tested this out just yet because, again, I haven't really. Let's see here. If I can get my camera right here. If I can, I don't know how to. Let's see if I can set this somewhere. Everything is just so bad. All right, so so we hold this right here. Got a little lock button on it. I'm gonna just test it out. Okay, I guess you can adjust it based on this. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and set the camera up, and we're gonna get under the truck, and we're gonna apply some heat to that fuel plug. See, can we get it out? I'm gonna try it with the socket before I do the heat because I did soak it with some PB Blaster before I left again to go get this. And another thing is that well, this truck is pretty rusty, so I need one of these anyway. I've been contemplating buying one because eventually I'm gonna have to change some suspension parts in this truck, and definitely I'm gonna need some heat. All right, we're back under here, and let's see, did we do anything with this penetrating oil? First of all, let me go ahead and get this situated here. Get this in here. That thing is stuck in there like a mug. All right, so let's see, I don't know if we can, what's the easiest way to get to this? Maybe I can I can go like this and hold it. Let's see what we got here. All right, 1, 2, 3, fire in the hole. Okay, let's see what that does. Again, like I said, actually it's the first time I've ever done this, but I feel like an expert. Just joking, because I've seen a million YouTube videos, so that's one of the things I like about YouTube. Let's see. Man, that thing is stuck-a-roni. Keep applying a little heat. Let's get this back up under here. I got to hold it in this awkward way here, but we can work with it. All right. Okay, that thing is hot. Because actually, I feel like I burnt some of the hair on my arm a little bit right there. Okay. Let's see, can we get it up in there? Damn. That thing is stuck. Let's see, let's try it like this. Let's see, go like this. I need a little different angle here on this. Let's try it about right here. Man, that thing, ooh. Where's my impact? Let's also get out just one little whirl here. Just to beat it a little bit. All right. And that's just a 3/8 impact mini. I don't know if that thing would be even strong enough anyway. Just keep going here with a little more heat. Okay. The mechanic life, I guess, is what you want to call it. Matter of fact, let me try something here. Let me get this longer extension so I can get nice and flush up in there with this. So that way I know the head won't be hidden on it. Let's see. wonder is this wrench here too long? Yeah, this one here is just too long to try. I'll try it anyway. Maybe I can hold it up at an angle and get in there. Let's see. Let's see. A little bit more leverage. Yeah, it's definitely bent. Yeah, that thing is stuck erroneous. Well, let's try a little more heat. We'll just keep trying this a few more times, and I may have to go back inside and go to the drawing board, see what I can figure out. I'm gonna put my arm on the bottom side this time. All right, let's try that, because I don't really know if I'm even holding this long enough, but, holding the heat to it, but we'll see. I think I'll keep giving it a whirl here. That thing is not budging. Trying to think what else could I do here other than heat. I guess I could just keep applying. I've tried a little while longer, so what I'll do is let me just cut the camera off a minute and try it off camera, just because, again, I don't want to make the video too long. All right, so I'm back here. I got some picks. I noticed there's a lot of crud around this. I'm gonna try to see if I could just get some of this crud away from around it. Would that help anything at all? Try to see if I can just get, I mean, I know this is maybe if I clean this off, maybe I could spray some more penetrating oil. The heat could get down in there a little bit more. I don't know. So let's try. Yeah. Yeah, that thing is totally stuck down here. Let's see if we can get it a little bit more out. All right, let me grab the gas back again. Set that over here. Give it a little bit more of this here. Let me put my arm on the bottom, because that heat is something. Okay. All right, now let's hit it again, see what we get. Damn, that thing is stuck in there. I mean, let's see. I'm giving it everything I got, and that shit, I mean, you can feel the, make sure my thing ain't bending here. This part here looks kind of new, actually. Let me think about this. Anyway, let me cut the camera off for a second and try something else again. All right, so I'm gonna try a different approach this time. I got my, I got some ratchets here, the good old Stanley here, and a good old longer version of a solid head ratchet. This is a gear wrench, and as you can see, it's a little longer, got a lot of leverage here.
a little bit less leverage. But what I want to try to do is get this right up in here, right with a head, so it won't flex. And I put a little bit of more penetrating oil on it. Let's see, can we get any progress? I may need to switch my whole orientation here and lay the other way. But we'll see about that. Just give me a minute here if I can get this in here. I don't even know if I can. I thought I had that in there. Let's see. Because again, I want to de-risk or risk it as low as possible getting stripping out this head. That's the whole problem here. Okay. So now, let's see if I can hold this right. I just want to hold this in place. Try to lay like this. Man, that thing is not budging. Okay, let's try with some little bit. It's in there though. That means that I wish I had something I could just, maybe I can see if I can get two hands here somehow. Damn, that thing is not budging there. See if I can beat that out of there, and then I'll try the long one there. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's try this guy. Will this even fit? That'll fit. I had to move this. I had put this little pad here to absorb some of that penetrating oil that I had out. Let's see. It's even going the right way. Yeah, it's going the right way. That head is so small that should fit right up in there. Let's see here. I can get this thing up in here and get it started like I did with the other one. Let's see. Okay, a little bit more leverage here. Let's try this. I may have to try to move a little bit so I can get as much 90, like I'm gonna be as perpendicular as I can to it. Damn. But it's clearly flush down in there, so I can push it as hard as I want. I'm trying to do that again. Man, that thing is in there. Let me tell you. Let's see here. I don't have any other way to get some leverage here. Wait a minute. Let me try like this. If I come my way down this way, let's try this way. Bring it a little closer to me. Wait a minute. Woo! I felt something move. I hope that nothing is stripping here. If it rounds out, let's take a look. Let's take this out because we don't want to round it out. I mean, I'll just abandon the project. Let's see if I can get this out. Can't get this thing out of there. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got here. It looks like it is rounding. Yeah. It looks like it ain't rounded yet, but if you do a little too much there, you might end up rounding that out. Damn, that is a shame I can't get this thing out of here. Let me get my other light so I can just take another look at it. All right, that was pretty tough. Something moved, but again, not what we wanted, I think. Let me just get a little close up on her. Yeah, definitely that was not the screw moving. Just trying to think, is there anything, maybe we could put a little more heat on it. I just want to get a close up on this. Let me put this wrench back in here. I can't see, you know what? Hold on, let me get extension here so I can see what's happening. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, it is almost completely, not completely, but it's, if you ain't careful, you could definitely round this out. It's coming, it's close. That thing is so seized in there. That's a crying shame. Let me try. That means if this happens, then I'll never get to change my differential fluid, because I'm not going to pay anybody to do it, because I don't want nobody working on my vehicles. And, well, that's be how it is. But let's try a little bit more heat. Again, it's not over with yet. It's not rounded yet. So we still got some chances here, but we just got to be a little bit careful here. So just be a little careful here. We may get lucky, who knows? All right, let me heat that up real good. I'm gonna do an extended heat this time. I normally did it just for a few seconds, so I'm gonna try to go about 30 seconds or so this time. Again, I don't really know what's the standard or what you should do here. It's all a learning in progress here, but we're gonna figure this out. Okay, now let's just set that over there. Let's just give that a whirl and see how it goes. Let's give it a whirl with this thing here. Let's see if I can get a little bit more leverage here. I'm gonna try. If I could just keep that. Again, I felt something move, but pretty sure we're just rounding that out. Cause that thing is brutally stuck in there. Get that out. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go back to my 1/2 inch impact here again. I'm gonna try it again just to beat it a little bit. So let's see. I don't want to make too much noise in my neighborhood here, but let's see what this does. Yeah, that is not going to budge. Not by conventional methods, I can tell you. This is why I said you want to make sure you get that field plug out first. Again, most people that's watching is going to know that, but if you didn't know, now you can see why. Try to get that out of there with somehow. There we go. Yeah, she's rounding. I cannot get this damn thing out of here. I mean, it's still got a little ways to go, but. All right, so I'm still struggling here. Obviously, I don't know if you can tell, but I have actually rounded the bolt out at this point, which is not that uncommon to do with these things. So now I'm moving on to the chisel method here. And well, we'll see how this goes. And I may have to lift the truck up some. I don't know. I got enough room here, I think, to work, but we'll see if we can just get I don't know, it's biting into it. Okay. That is, I definitely took a piece of metal off there. Let's see, can we try to get a little bit of it? What we can. Damn, nothing seems to be budging this thing at all. Let me try a little more heat up. Let's do that. Let's apply some heat here. I forgot about that. Maybe let's try a little heat first again, since it's a little cool now. So let's go all the way around this thing here. Okay, and maybe these vibrations could be helping as well. So we'll see. Let's keep going here. We have to, let's see here. Let's try to get, don't want to dig into my differential. That's why I'm trying to get the corner and get. Damn, this thing is not freaking budging. I mean, that just chiseled a piece of metal right off. I mean, it is a chisel after all, but still. I may need to get inside. Let me go inside this way here. Let me get inside here and try it like this, then like this. It's just. Yeah, that's not really. Let's see here. No, it's just chiseling up the metal on the thing. That is so crazy. All it is just like two threads worth of. I wonder what an extractor get this out. I may go try an extractor, and worst case scenario, I'll see if I can get a shop to just weld something up here and take this out, because I do have a brand new one. I'm just wanting to get this out. That is a shame. I just can't get this board out to save my life. Well, let's try a little more heat and just do it one more time. And if this doesn't work here again, we'll try something else here as well. Let's try that again. Let's try that. Let's see what we get there. Let's give that another shot. We'll give it another shot. Because again, maybe these vibrations could be helping here. So let's just try that again. Can't get this thing. This thing will not budge whatsoever. Yeah, that thing is not freaking budging at all. Okay, so, all right. I guess I'll go to the store, maybe try a screw extractor. See if I can get a bolt extractor or screw extractor put in there big enough, and That, I don't know if that'll even do it because it may just chew right into the metal and just round it completely round. I'm not even sure if that'll even help. But man, I am at a loss. I think the only thing that'll really help is welding something up here. And I don't have a welder. I'm gonna have to think of something here. So I did see one, oh man, I did hit my differential a little bit, but that's okay right there, because that's solid. I think this is solid metal, just a few little scratches right there. So if you do this with a chisel, be careful, especially down here. You don't want to crack this part here, but I think this part right here is like solid metal. You don't want it compromised as well, but just a few little nicks in it, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna stop with that method there. And well, that is a shame. All right, well, let me go back to the drawing board yet again. So, see you guys back soon. All right, we're back again. As you can see, we done escalated. So, let me get us a few more love taps. We're gonna try this, and I don't know which one of that won't fit. I don't have a standard set at all. So, it's taking the one that I'm actually missing. I need a 16. Wow. All right, so maybe I can get a socket on that. I was gonna try it with my wrench here. Let me go over here and get my 16. The 16 that's missing, actually I have it in the house all the way upstairs because I had to install a toilet seat and I needed that 16 for that. But I wonder, do I got a 16 here somewhere else down here? I don't think so. That's 15, 17. Yeah, I don't have a 16. But let's try. I don't know. Let me double check here. No, 18. Let's just go with the socket here. 16 millimeter socket here. Let's try that. That Extractor seems promising. It has stuck in there quite well. I feel it kind of sink in. So let's just hope it can actually sink its teeth into it. All right, I should be probably doing this with a breaker bar, but my breaker bar being that it doesn't, I don't know though. Oh, let's see. No, I can't. It's just not gonna. Hold on, let's see. I don't know though. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, it's just at the wrong angle where I can't really. Let's try it this way one more time. If I can get the breaker bar on it, that might even be better. But let's see. Because of the angle that it said, I can't really get it, so I'm gonna have to go with a wrench. I mean, my socket. Oh, okay. All right, let's try now with this socket. Oh no, I think that this one right here is a. Okay, I probably just need to go up to the next size. Beat the next size because that was. Let's see what the next size is. Maybe that even might be too big. I don't know. Let's try. See, can we? So awkward up under here. And if anybody ever worked on the car, you know. Let's see. And trying to get it so I can at least get the socket around it. Let's see, is that gonna work? I might not have it up there far enough, but it's just more or less I wanna test the socket out now to see. Nothing is helping. Oh man, wow. All right, so hold up. Let me make sure I can get this in here pretty good and see it. And also I'm gonna apply some more heat as well. I just can't get it to get a good enough bite because it's just, I may have to, again, because my next level of that escalation is to get a welder here. Okay. I don't think, can we get a socket on that? Let's see. No, it's just that it just rounded it right out. I knew this was gonna happen, but I had to try. So let me see here. Yeah, the only thing I can do now, other than keep trying this, is I could put a bolt in here, and I can get a weld and weld that bolt in there. And well, again, if I notice it's got differential fluid, probably just get tack welded in a few spots around that might be strong enough to get it out. But Jesus Christ, this thing is in there. Nothing has helped at all. I'm talking like penetrating oil. I have put multiple rounds of penetrating oil. I have done multiple rounds of heat. I have done everything under the sun that is reasonable to a situation like this. And nothing. Let's try some heat one more time, and I'll try to get this extracted in one more time and see if that helps any at all. Okay, wait a minute, this thing is laying off to the side this way. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. I know this probably ain't gonna work, but so again, if I have to give up for the day, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up permanently. I'm gonna have to give up till I can get a welder, because again, I went to Harbor Freight, and the welder that I wanted was not in stock, at least the one I went to. So in other words, I would have to go to another Harbor Freight, which is about another 20 minutes, extra 15 minutes of driving. So I have to do that tomorrow. Oh no, that seemed a little interesting there. Let's see, can we just punch that in there a little bit more? I don't know. If I could have a shorter extension here, something shorter I could hit. Let's try this right here. I'm trying to. I feel like if I can hit that in there just a little bit more. The bite was kind of all right on that, but still, I don't think it's going to amount to anything. I just can't. It's the room, and maybe tomorrow what I do is, if I can't get it today, I'll lift the thing up higher so I can actually see it. Because this is the best system that I got for today. That's really just, yeah, it's just not even, yeah, it's just not even, yeah, it's just not even gripping at all. And yeah, let me take a look at that good. Yeah, it's just not at all. Nothing's gonna happen here. Oh, let me see something one more time here. Let me try the next size again. That hammer again. Let's see if we can try get this one squeezed in there. I don't think so, but. Again, I don't think I got it in there far enough, but we'll try it anyways. Ooh, that's a good bite there. That is a good bite. Let's just apply a little bit of heat. I know that thing's in there, but let's just apply a little heat to that while it's biting like that. Oh my. God, you know what? It's just, my neck is bothering me so bad right now. I'm trying to hold it up. You know how it is laying on the car, and you can't, excuse me, you're trying to, all right, let's see. Let's come back here. Hold on, give me a second here. I gotta get my neck, I feel it's a little cramped a little bit. Across, not necessarily my neck, but across my shoulders here a little bit. So let's try this again. That feels like a really good bite there though. I mean, that doesn't feel like it's really spinning. Hold on. I can get some leverage here. I don't know. This is semi-promising. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I had to just stretch my shoulders here a little bit because just laying on this hard cement. I am on a pad, but it's a little tough. All right, let's try now. Because I want it. I feel it turning, but I know it ain't. I know it's the actual thing turning. It's not the bolt, but. Let's hit it a little bit with the hammer. Maybe it could just knock some of that stuff loose there. All right, I'm gonna have to take a break for a minute, y'all. Just give me a second, I'll be right back.